Brought to you by Insurance Incorporated. And here is what's happening at this hour. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning in Bradley County until 11:30. It'll be interesting to see what the Weather Service does at that time. But again, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Bradley County until 11:30. And we are watching radar. We've had one we've had one storm system come through. We've got another still to come. And we're looking at the radar here from Local 3 and the National Weather Service. And it looks as if we're going to have another storm system, which right now, let's see, right now that's about Decatur. Yeah, coming through here really at the present time. So this storm system has really, it's interesting, come from northeast, really northwest. No, northeast. I'll argue with myself a little more. Northeast of Cleveland and Bradley County, and coming into our area and really beginning to get in here as we speak. And so a severe thunderstorm warning until 11:30. Now, it's looking like the worst of this. Gideon, can you put this on the screen? Or are you able to? The worst of on the screen that they see. The worst of this is about to come through. It's coming, really hitting North Bradley. Yeah, there it is, North Bradley County. So if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, you're seeing it. If you're listening on the radio, we'll describe it. But it's a second system that looks to be more severe. That is what's entering right now. And we're going to say right now, let's say between now and about 11:30, really, which would match up to the severe thunderstorm warning time. Wonder if I can get Dwayne Williams, if we can, somebody reach out, see if he can call us, get him on the phone. He is at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland at the present time, and so we'll try to get, if someone can help me, Sheridan or one of you, tell Dwayne I'd like him to call in, please. And we will get him on here because he is, there we go. Hey, Dwayne, is that you?
We will. It is.
All right, Dwayne, I want to go over to you because it looks like, and I know you're at Nissan, but it looks like some of this, the more severe weather is about to come through here.
It does appear that way, Steve. Again, we're here live off Exit 20 at Mountain View Nissan for a broadcast. We'll get more into detail after the severe weather kind of comes through here. A little bit of thunder and lightning here on the south end of town. But you're right. According to that radar, the last time that I was able to look at it, it does look, it almost looks like it's got like a little curl around there from what it looked like. It's touching the south part of Bradley County now, heading basically Chattanooga seems to be pretty heavy with it right now, doesn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it does, and I was just talking about this system. Gideon Ratcliffe producing this is showing us another look here at the entire area. Boy, Soddy Daisy's really getting it right now, that area. But it's coming out of the north. It looks like out of the northeast as you look at the radar.
Yeah, I'm looking at a live radar too, and it looks like we're kind of at bookends. The Chattanooga area getting hit hard in the Sweetwater, and like you said, Sweetwater, Soddy Daisy, that area has kind of gotten the worst parts of it. It looks like we're on bookends, like Cleveland's kind of in that center part. I don't know if that's what you're seeing there on your map, on your radar map, and I'm looking at it live on my iPhone. And it looks like we're kind of in the bookends of it, where the most severe weather is a little bit more north and then a little bit south of Cleveland. So that looks like that is definitely coming through right now. And that could, but it looks like, Steve, I know that we're talking about what's going on now, but it looks like once we get through, the next hour or so, things turn a lot better for the afternoon.
Yeah, that's. I was looking at that earlier. That is what we're seeing. Again, you're listening to severe weather coverage, and it's brought to you by Insurance Incorporated. division of RSS Insurance. But the severe thunderstorm warning for Bradley County until 11:30. And, yeah, that area right now that we're looking at on the radar, Dunlap, Soddy Daisy, really getting it heavy right now. Not really, I don't believe, has come in. Gideon's backing out of us a little bit. I don't think it's really come into Bradley just yet like it's about to. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Like I said, it's a little bit more lightning and thunder here off exit 20 than what I was when I left the studio a little bit ago. It's just drizzling here right now off exit 20. Kind of the wind's picking up a little bit. But lots of lightning and thunder here off exit 20, that's for sure right now.
Well, very good morning. The executive manager of Nissan, Thomas Williams, was deciding to be a smart aleck and asking me if I'm in my pajamas. No, here's the deal. I was doing a workout, and so, Bridget is in rehab, and Dwayne is over at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. So I just came over here like a fireman. I just go. We got to go. Everybody believes that. Stand on your head. But, yeah. Good morning,
I was just
Thomas.
Inside talking to Gavin Stewart. Gavin Stewart here at the dealership was talking to some people here. There's several people on the line here, Steve. They're getting service done, and a few people working on deals. So, hey, they don't mind a little bit of rain. So if people want to come out and see them, maybe wait 30 minutes or so and come on down.
Well, like you said, it's once this is done, it really looks okay after this. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 11:30 for Bradley County. Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. Now Gideon has the radar on MixTV.tv if you'd like to see that. This is courtesy. Is this Local 3, Gideon? Yeah. Well, we were going to do Channel 9, but they would frown on that partnership we have probably with Channel 3 and Allison Pryor. So anyway. So Soddy Daisy, Dunlap, it's still sitting over there, it looks like. I wonder how fast, do we know how fast this is moving?
30 miles per hour.
30 miles an hour, pretty quick.
Yeah. According to this, by 12 o'clock, it's still going to be in Collegedale, heading down towards Dalton and Fort Oglethorpe. But really, by 1 o'clock, it looks like we're completely out of it, Steve. By 1 o'clock, even the rain is going to be completely out here by 1 o'clock this afternoon.
This live coverage, severe weather coverage, is brought to you by Insurance Incorporated, where Bob McIntyre's birthday is tomorrow. He's 103. So they still leave him on, let him sharpen pencils over there at the office, Davis Morlock and all of them. I think that's very nice of them to do that. It is storming all around us and really about to hit Bradley County. As you look at, it really is, though. It's in the north part of Bradley, skirting that northwest edge over there, Dwayne.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. I said it earlier, and it really does look like this. If you're looking at a radar image and you freeze it at about now, 11:30, it looks like there's bookends. If you go to Sweetwater, I don't know, Steve, if you can pan out and look at that area, but Sweetwater and above there, they're getting hammered right now. And then Soddy Daisy, and like you said, just on the outskirts of Cleveland, heading down towards Chattanooga, they're getting hammered, Soddy Daisy. And we're just kind of in that middle sweet spot where we're seeing a little bit of rain, a little bit of that red and yellow that's on the radars coming our way, but not as bad as Sweetwater and those areas are seeing it right now for sure.
Now, when you talk about people getting hammered, are you talking about the weather? Is that right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Friday and the holiday week, but I'm still talking about the weather.
I'm just asking on behalf of the people. Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. I've got Dwayne Williams live at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, and yeah, this will move through here hopefully fairly quickly. Although one reason we're on the air, we are under a storm warning until 11:30. Got about 5 minutes. I'll be interested to see if the Weather Service lets it expire, extends it. And then the other reason, this does look, you look at the coloration of the radar, and it's it looks pretty severe, quite frankly. So people do need to be very aware right about now. Is that right?
I agree with you, Steve. It does, like you said, as you kind of get your screen like we can do and kind of pinch out a little bit and get more of a true Cleveland image on the map. It does look like most of Cleveland is definitely getting some rain right now. Now, here off exit 20, there again, it's still just kind of light sprinkles right now, but a lot of rumbles of thunder, lots of lightning strikes, and the wind definitely has picked up, but now the wind seems to kind of be going in waves. So it'll be windy for a second, then it'll die down, but no heavy rain here off exit 20. And just to give you a little bit of information, interstate southbound is starting to move slowly, just to give you a little traffic hit while we're here as well.
Hamilton County is also under this severe thunderstorm warning until 11:30, according to our, good, Gideon, thank you, our weather partners. You can pop that up there. Yeah, about now we're getting 60-mile-an-hour wind gust potential, according to the Weather Service. And this is specifically western Bradley County and then southeastern Hamilton counties. And let's see here. That includes I-75 and between mile markers 1 and 24, Chattanooga, Cleveland, Soddy Daisy, Lakeside, South Cleveland, Harrison, Wildwood Lake, also Collegedale and Waterville, all part of this. And hail is definitely a possibility. Looks like torrential rain is occurring with this storm. May lead to flash flooding. And the reminder from the National Weather Service, do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Just getting some more information in right now, but this storm warning is supposed to expire at 11:30. Boy, Polk County's, that was earlier. Never mind. Go ahead, Dwayne.
Yeah, which is just a couple of minutes, Steve. So I would think if they're going to extend this past 11:30, we would probably get some type of warning here just in the next few minutes, of course, as we're at 27 minutes past the hour. But yeah, still, I don't know what it's doing there. Y'all are closer to exit 27. I'm 7 miles down the road. And basically we're just getting some light rain, I guess the thunder and the lightning is more of a thing that I would be concerned about than the rain right now where I am at, because I'm seeing more lightning and thunder than I'm actually seeing rain.
If you're watching us on mixtv.tv, this is the Local 3 website and their radar. Of course, a radar from the National Weather Service, but hey, when this storm's over, I'm interested in that story on the right, Gideon. Don't do it yet, about the Cookie Jar Cafe when that's going to reopen. Story number 6. Looks like the Cookie Jar Cafe owner has spoken out. I want to know when they're reopening. They had a big fire there last Sunday. All right, so storm is moving through 1128. Dwayne Williams is at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. So, Dwayne, I'll just go over to you. What's happening over there? Let's talk some deals. What's going on? Thomas Williams says, who cares about this weather? Let's go. Let's just talk vehicles.
That's right. I was inside talking to Gavin Stewart. He calls himself the Credit Ninja before I was getting a little bit of rain and coming on the radio with you. He said, look, this is the final weekend of the month, of course, today, and then tomorrow, Saturday, holiday weekend around the corner. People got big plans. So if you would like to go to that 4th of July cookout in a brand new vehicle from Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, they can make that happen today, tomorrow. Save yourself literally thousands of dollars. How about, Steve, no money down, no money out of your pocket to get into a brand new Nissan? They can help you out with getting a great trade-in allowance on the car that you're currently driving, give you up to $5,000 above Kelley Blue Book for that. And the thing, Steve, that's really cool here about Mountain View Nissan, I was out right before, actually I was driving around. I was going to say I was walking, but that would not be a true story. I was driving around a lot and checking out the inventory. And lots of good things going on here inventory-wise with cars, trucks, SUVs. My goodness, lightning strikes behind the theater here, Steve. My goodness, that was a big lightning strike. But everything seems to be going well here as far as their inventory, top trade-in allowances, all those things available today and tomorrow at Mountain View Nissan.
We're joined by Dwayne Williams live at Mountain View Nissan, and really, and you guys can let me know if we hear any more from the National Weather Service. But this is looking like, and I'm looking at another radar here. This is looking like 11:30. This is looking like it's getting pretty severe in Dayton, Tennessee, also over in Ray County. To my knowledge, they are not under any warnings at the present time, but Dayton is really getting hit right now with this storm, and it looks like this could be continue to be a threat through about noon here in Bradley County, and really all over our listening area. As, definitely stretching into Hamilton County, Ray County, obviously Bradley County, and as you're probably hearing or seeing right now, we are definitely being impacted here in Bradley County. 60-mile-an-hour winds are a possibility. Hail is a possibility in this. No mention of tornadoes, anything above that, but or above what we said, but at the same time, we're watching this very, very closely for you folks. And of course, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. If you want to see our radar, you can. It's not our radar; it's Channel 3. Go to MixTV.tv right now. And we are...
Steve, the rain picking up here a little bit more off exit 20 than it was a few minutes ago. But lightning strikes, my goodness, is lots of lightning here off exit 20.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing here actually in the studio. And it is, this looks like, according to radar, it is going to be an issue through the noon hour. And I don't know... Gideon, have they extended has the Weather Service extended the warning? Do we know? Okay, so they have let the warning, so the warning is officially expired.
Expired, yeah.
A little surprising. Go ahead, Dwayne.
I do have some news that may be of importance to a lot of people that's planning for later. Sharon Marr with Main Street Cleveland just sent us a text saying they want us to make an announcement that they're going to postpone tonight's concert. You know, the Friday festivals, this should have been the final one in downtown Cleveland tonight. This from Sharon Marr. She says the Friday festival scheduled for tonight has been postponed to July the 7th due to weather and illness in the band. The Dexter Thomas Band would have been the band that would have been playing and performing tonight.
But not Harlan.
Yeah, not Harlan Rice.
Or Glenn Schroyer. Of course, you look at Glenn, you get sick. So, I mean, you know.
But they're saying that due to illness and maybe the weather later this evening, that they, of course, you know, when you get a band like Dexter Thomas, it takes several hours to set the sound equipment up. And with what we're seeing now, I'm sure that was a big major factor that. So they're going to move this to next Friday. So the Friday Festivals is going to extend into July. It'll be next Friday night with the Dexter Thomas Band there at First Street Square, sponsored by Bacher, presented by Main Street Cleveland and the Chamber of Commerce Tourist Development. So that's breaking news in, Steve. Just received that as you were talking.
Dwayne, and that has been very well attended. I understand it's the biggest year they've ever had, and I think I know why they've done that, because now, as we have we've gotten a wider shot here on the radar, we're going to have some issues later this afternoon, it looks like, and maybe even into this evening. If there's a storm system that's going to be, looks like coming from the northwest corner of Tennessee, and I can see where that would. Now, look, I'm no meteorologist, and I want everyone to know that. But as Richie Hughes would say, I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, but you know what? He sold it, doesn't care anymore. Look, as we look at this, though, we could see where that will be a problem possibly this evening if that system holds together. But the National Weather Service, we're probably going to get off the air here because the Weather Service has let the warning expire.
Steve, we do have a special weather statement from the National Weather Service.
Go right ahead.
And basically they're saying strong thunderstorms will impact portions of southwestern Bradley and southern Hamilton County through noon. is what they're saying now. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm along the line from what we've already been talking about, Signal Mountain to 7 miles northwest of South Cleveland, moving at about 30 miles an hour. About 40-mile-an-hour wind is expected. Gusty winds, trees possibly being knocked down and limbs and things like that. Locations impacted is Chattanooga, Cleveland, Signal Mountain, Rossville, Walden's Ridge, Harrison, South Cleveland, Red Bank, and Collegedale. So it's a special weather statement, so they are tracking a strong thunderstorm through portions of Bradley and then also Hamilton County.
All right, so it sounds like they've let the Weather Service has let the warning expire, but they have put out this special statement. And you say it's through noon, Dwayne?
Correct. Yeah, that is through noon today.
And then, so I want to go back. Dwayne broke some news here a moment ago that, and I tell you, hundreds of people have been going down there. At First Street Square, the First Friday festivals have been postponed tonight. Dexter Thomas Band, and they were going to close it out tonight, so now they've moved that to July the 7th. I guess that's a week from tonight. And they will pick that up and do the final. It's all sponsored by Vocker, by the way. Appreciate Vocker, what they've done with our First Friday festivals here in Cleveland. But anyway, they've let the thunderstorm warning expire. But as we look at the going into this afternoon into this evening, it looks like we could have some more severe weather. And I just got that statement here also, Dwayne, and yeah. So and we want to just encourage people, Dwayne. People need to stick with us here at Mix 1041. Of course, we break out when severe weather breaks in.
Stephen, also, this is such a great time to have the app as well, the Mix 1041 app, because we push out those alerts. And when severe weather comes through, that's a great way. If you're not, maybe paying attention to exactly what's going on weather-wise, we push those notifications through to make sure people are aware. So this is a great time to download the app, make sure that you've got it, and make sure that you have those push notifications turned on so you can receive those alerts when those special weather statements come through our area.
All right, Dwayne, I tell you what, I think we'll end our special coverage here. If something happens, obviously we'll come back on the air. Gideon, hey, will you go back a little bit? Now he's showing me a new picture here. Right there. Okay, so we're going to, I will say, although we're not under a warning, but the Weather Service put out that special statement. Yeah, right there. All right. So here in about, or as we speak, South Cleveland's really getting it.
Yes.
West Bradley is really getting it. Hamilton is getting it. Okay, Gideon, can you go a little bit forward, just a little bit? It was about 11:50, I think. I know if you're listening on the radio, it makes absolutely no sense. But all right. Yeah. Okay, right here, well, right now, this storm system right in the middle of Cleveland. But then, as we go along, yeah, it's going to get out of here really. According to the Weather Service radar, it's going to, yeah, Dwayne, it's going to last to the noon hour. It is. But then,
well, the rain definitely here off exit 20. There's no doubt about that. And still lots of rumbles of thunder and lightning. Those have been the two things that's been consistent since I've been here, is the thunder and lightning that I've been seeing.
And now, as the Weather Service has updated their radar in Morristown, it looks like the threat will be more this evening instead of this afternoon. If this system were to hold, people really need to be aware of what's going on. Let's say around 5 o'clock, somewhere in that neighborhood. But anyway, all right, Dwayne Williams, I'm going to let you pick things up, get back to our regular schedule here, regular programming. Appreciate Dwayne at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Dwayne, anything you want to add here as we close out our severe weather coverage?
No, just stay tuned to Mix 1041. Of course, it's Friday, so coming up here in about 20 minutes, We got all 80s music for your lunch hour on a Friday. That's something that we started a few weeks back. It's been very, very successful, so tune in for that. And then I'll be coming back with some live break-ins, giving you more information about what's happening, not only today, but tomorrow at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland as they're ready to close out the month of June strong, and they're looking for trade-ins. So lots of good things going on, so we'll continue on with that conversation as we go through the next couple of hours.
All right, Dwayne, thanks so much. I appreciate your contribution to our coverage.
All right, be safe.
Thank you. All right, this has been severe weather coverage on Mix 104.1.
This is a severe weather update.
And it's on MixTV.tv, brought to you by Insurance Incorporated. Insurance Incorporated, Bob McIntyre celebrating a birthday tomorrow. Make sure and tell him happy birthday. Hey, don't forget Insurance Incorporated when you need to be insured for things just like this. Gonna get you back to music, and Dwayne Williams, go see him at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Good day, everyone.
Mix 104.1.